Hi, everyone. How are you? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is Margaret. Yay! Chronicling my suboxone withdrawal journal. I'm on day 55 now, and I thought it was important to post this just to give you a little bit of an update of what you have to look forward to next. The physical withdrawals are pretty much over. However, now it's all mental. They call it the post-acute withdrawal period, and it is painful. There is no question about it. But I'm here to tell you, like I said before, if anyone can do it, I mean, if I can do it, virtually anyone can do it because I am a humongous baby about everything. And that is why I could not taper down because I couldn't take it. I couldn't take even trying to taper just a little bit. I couldn't take it. And I found myself, instead of going down, going up, just like my doctor predicted. When I expressed my wishes to get off Suboxone, my doctor just laughed in my face. And he said, that, you? Yeah. He goes, the only thing you're going to do is just go ahead and relapse. Probably end up dead somewhere. So why bother? I'm like, thanks, doctor. Thank you. But I tried his taper and I couldn't do it. And I was about ready to throw the towel and say, doctor, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be chained to this awful, like, purgatory type drug for the rest of my life. And that is no way to live, as we all know. It doesn't get you high, but if you don't take it, you feel physically and mentally ill. Now, what kind of thing is that? Seriously, it's completely ineffectual and unnecessary. So, but we all are, I know that fear of getting off Suboxone, and just thinking about it can engender a great deal of anxiety. But like I said, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And I went to rehab. You don't have to go to rehab. It's rehab. No, oh, excuse me, I got a vape. Just thinking about rehab makes me want to vape. Seriously, it's much better to do it at home looking back now. Rehab is nothing but an expensive jail. The only thing that you have to do is commit yourself, and that means you need probably to take time off. Now, some people say that they can actually work. I have no idea. Maybe they were able to manage a slow taper. I suppose if you could do a slow taper and you got down to 0.05 milligrams, then it would be possible to go to work. But since I couldn't get off, I couldn't taper at all and just found myself going up instead of down. I had no choice but to cold turkey, and that's what the doctors did. The doctor said that it's a myth about this whole cold turkey business. He said it's entirely doable, and yeah, they did it. But they did have good meds, and you can get these same meds. I'm sure you all have some kind of doctor, or you can just go to an urgent care or something like that and tell them the situation. And they will give you the following meds: Imodium for your stomach. It's the only thing that works on the opiate receptors in the stomach. It will really calm it down. Gabapentin for the restless leg. I don't know why, but gabapentin seemed like it was the only thing that worked for me. And hopefully you can get a benzo from them. If they won't give you one, clonidine will help. They usually will give you a benzo though, because they know that benzos, we're talking Valium, Xanax, is like the only thing that really effectually will calm down these horrific opiate withdrawal symptoms, which we all know. That horrible anxiety and that creepy crawly feeling. Benzos will really attenuate and calm all that stuff down. The trick is I have actually been a benzo addict before, so I know what it's like. It is hellacious getting off benzos. So nobody needs that kind of noose around your neck. So just make sure that you take them as prescribed and for a very short period of time. The quicker you can get off them, the better. And so that is my suggestion: is the meds, time off, lots and lots of movies. Hopefully you got Netflix or something like that. If you got kids, try and get some relatives to take care of them. I don't have kids, but anyway, like I said, I can't stress it enough. If a big baby like me can get off Suboxone, you can. But now I'm going through the post-acute withdrawal, which is sometimes is more difficult actually than the physical withdrawals, because with the physical withdrawals, you have a reason, you have an excuse to feel like shit. You know, that's how our society is. If it's physical, everyone's going to give you compassion and sympathy. If it's mental, there's a stigma there. And most of the time you're not, I mean, I'm not getting any in AA. I mean, I am also an alcoholic of epic proportions, so I have earned my seat there. But they don't have any patience or sympathy. They do not want to hear about suboxone. So I am kind of on my own, and it's horrible. I feel very edgy all the time. I feel like I'm maybe going a little bit crazy. I have no concentration. When I was on opiates before they turned on me, I was a very productive person. I had a full-time job. I saw my friends all the time and family. I cooked and cleaned for my husband. I had a lot of hobbies. I loved to dance. I loved to write. You know, everything was going along swimmingly well until the opiates turned on me, and then I became strung out. As we all know, that's why I got on Suboxone in the first place. And Suboxone served its purpose for about a month. And then after that, it was just, you know, it was like being in purgatory for me. It did absolutely nothing for me, but make me feel like really, really shitty if I didn't take my dose. And that was about it. And so I'm so glad I got off it. And I know if you're afraid, don't be afraid, because I was so afraid to get off this stuff. I watched about 50 of these videos just to give me some, you know, some kind of support system, because like I said, it's very hard to find it. You can't find it in AA, and even in Narcotics Anonymous. A lot of people, believe it or not, do not know what Suboxone is. And so, yes, getting back to this, it is hard. Right now, I have trouble even doing my housework. And this is not good for my self-esteem, because I feel like, you know, if you can't do anything and you feel disabled, well, that, like I said, that you already feel like a piece of shit, as they say, you know, already, you know, that horrible talk, that stinking thinking, as they're talking about in AA, is that tape is running in my brain all the time about how I fucked up, how I screwed my life up, how I screwed up my husband's life, how I screwed up everyone's life around me. Like I'm the center of the universe, right? Self-centeredness is the root of all our problems, as they say in AA. And so that negative talk is constantly with me, and it's hard to push through. I have these tiny, minuscule victories that keep me going, and I have to applaud myself for the fact that I did the dishes, or I took a shower, or I made it to a meeting, and I didn't pick up, and I didn't use. And this time, like I said, it is very difficult around the holidays right now, because people didn't know this, but for the past 7 years, why I was in such a warm, fuzzy, euphoric, happy, pleasant mood during the holidays was because I was on opiates. I'd go down to Mexico. I live like 10 miles away from it, like on the 23rd, stock up on the old opiates, and, you know, just cruise through the holidays, you know, and like I said, in this supremely good mood, the hostess with the mostest, right? And now to not have that crutch, it is exceedingly difficult. Especially if you're an edgy bitch like me. Seriously. I mean, I feel like I'm ready to explode sometimes. Sometimes when I'm with, you know, my family or my friends, I got to excuse myself to go to the bathroom like 2 or 3 times from the table. And people say, you got a weak bladder? They're like, no, I don't have a weak bladder. I just need to get away from the table before I start screaming. Yes. So I'm here, like I said, to support you. So if you have any questions, you have any concerns, please message me. I'll be more than happy to help you. And good luck, you guys.